Greetings, everybody. So this is going to be our mini love reads for tonight. Um, Submissions are still open, so doing this a little bit differently. So if you guys are new, typically we do mini love reads on Mondays. Um, put some of the information in the description box if you guys are interested in purchasing your own mini love read. Otherwise, all of the names of those who already pre-submitted a mini love read will be in the description as usual. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the list. Pray that this reading be divinely covered, divinely protected. Holy Spirit, you know what I need before I ask. Ask for divine clarity, divine discernment, blocking out all false prophecies, insights, and guidance is anything that is not of you. We bind and we block it. We ask for divine protection to surround us as we come into the reading and as we leave the reading, that we are divinely covered and divinely protected. All divine beings and angels and insights are welcome. Anything else that is of a unfamiliar spirit or a familiar spirit, trickster, lying spirit, confusion, deception, we bind you and we block you. May this message bring peace and bring clarity to those who are seeking the guidance during or after some time of the reading. I ask that this message bring and provide those who are receiving the guidance positive shifts, clarity that they seek, plus much more. Amen. In Jesus' name, let's go ahead and get it. Alexis, you're first on the list. All names are in the description box. For those of you that have already pre-submitted, if you're interested in still submitting a question, you guys can check the description box for the link for that, okay? All right. Alexis. Let's see, energy. That's for divine clarity, divine permission to tap into Alexis' situation with the person whom she has on her heart and on her mind. Person whom she has on her heart and on her mind. Just the energy surrounding this connection. Where's their energy? Where's the energy right now? Alexis, energy in regards to this connection. What do you want her to know, Holy Spirit? Hey, sis. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. You have Ace of Swords, King of Cups, the Magician. You have the Six of Pentacles. Excuse me. Judgment and the Seven of Cups. There we go. That's better. Okay. A little bit. You can kind of see the cards. Not really that good, but, you know, you can see a little bit better. Okay, so feels like your person, they want to express their emotions. I feel like what they want to express to you emotionally is like they expect, or they're trying to figure out a way to convey this clearly to you. I feel like this person wants to express their desires when it comes to being with you. With the magician has, believe, the man and the woman and the child from the Judgment card here. So it's like this person, they want to express, or they have this clarity that they wish to express to you, as far as something about their upbringing, wanting to do something differently than what they had. And I feel like this person might express how they want to have a family or how they see this with you potentially. There is something with a family, because if you look at this card, the Six of Pentacles, it has a man, woman, and child here also. And then you have the Judgment card here with the same couple and family that's in the Magician card. So there's something connected to family, I feel like. Both of you guys might be dealing with the inner child and like your upbringing as well. Something about that is like this connection might be triggering certain aspects of your inner child. I feel like this person is aware of maybe the dysfunction in their home or something like that, or wanting to create something differently. And for you, I feel like maybe it's like what's being triggered is a give and take, and that's connected to something in your upbringing. And I feel like you're being guided to, because you guys have elements of the Judgment card, the couple from the Judgment card is in the Magician card, and you have the Judgment here, and the Devil, rather than the angel being in the Judgment card. To me, that feels like you're being guided to deal with the shadow energy, like something connected to your upbringing. And this person and you are dealing with similar energies or triggering it in each other. If you're starting to feel like victory with this person is a challenge, it's hard to achieve, or feeling like you're dealing with some type of confusion or illusions or confusion about how this person feels, I feel like this person has to sort through whatever this Judgment card energy is, this past situations, old paradigms needing to be dealt with and addressed in order for you to get this clarity, because it feels like you guys are in alignment with each other to where it's like one person has what the other person desires at this time or wishes to express something that's going to give this person down here clarity, which I feel like this is just you needing clarity and this person knowing that they need to provide that, or they simply desire to do it, to give you some type of truth and clarity about where they stand with you. And it's something with the inner child and they're aware of that, or something with their upbringing. How does this person feel? So this person feels a lot of intense energy and a lot of emotions coming up to the surface with this, can't really see it. Hold on. Didn't want to have too much lighting up in here. I like the lights to be a little bit too. So you have this, I feel an intense, feel your essence deeply. It's unique and it's intense. So they feel your energy. It's like they feel the connection more deeply right now with the King of Cups. King of Cups is in the position of the King of Pentacles environment or atmosphere. So like this person, I feel like is dealing with the root of their emotions and what they're feeling, and something to do with their father, or it's something connected to family. I keep getting that. I can't shake that. Yep. I feel a strong conviction to tell you everything. So they might want to tell you about their upbringing and how they feel like somehow it affects them manifesting the relationship that they want, if that makes sense, and how they don't want that to be a barrier or a block for them. So it says, I admit I walked away from this because of sex and passion. I wanted what they had to offer me. I got hooked. I don't feel like this was a third-party energy, but something kind of like pulled this person away from this connection. And it might have been for like selfish reasons. I got a lot of people out here. Sometimes I can't use these cards because some of these energies a little like too much. It's a little too much. So I'm going to go ahead and use my own messenger cards. Give me a second. I just dropped a whole deck on the floor. Holy Spirit, clear this deck of any previous energies. What does this person want to express? So they are fantasizing and daydreaming about like the possibilities, but it seems like more so like what they want to tell you is they want to express to you something that they've been holding in. So they might fantasize about a scenario of them communicating something to you or telling you their truth, because that Ace of Swords starts the whole reading. And then I'm noticing how the man from the Judgment card is holding the sword, and then he's holding the wand. So it's like wanting to communicate something and take action on that. That's what I keep getting. Like, that keeps coming out strong. Okay, so see, what can you expect potentially moving forward, near coming future, based off of these current energies, and what is your advice from your divine team, your spiritual team. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. These cards ask for true prophecy, true insight, true guidance. Okay, so something in regards to travel with the plane. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. So it's some type of trip, or talks about a trip that's coming up. Or this person and you could be traveling to see each other. But a trip is significant. I feel like it's an actual trip. Thank you for your divine wisdom, Holy Spirit. What's her advice? What's Alexis' advice? What is her advice? That's of her highest good. And all parties involved, highest good. What is her advice? Yeah, so they want you to remain optimistic. I feel like it says express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like this person wants to express themselves, and I feel like Spirit wants you to be open to receive. If there's something that you feel like you are withholding as well, as far as what you wish to say or expressing yourself somehow, whether it's through affection or something like that, like not to withhold that, but they need you to remain positive about this situation, not so much like putting your hopes into a person and what they're going to do, and if they don't do it, then it leaves them room for you to feel disappointed in that person or yourself or the situation, but more so trusting that whatever is going to work out, it's meant to work out for you, it's going to. And if something does not, it's either not the right time or it's not meant for you. But they want you to keep like a positive energy about things. Like, don't get into that place, that low place of start, worrying or despair, or just getting into disappointment or fear, whatever lower vibrational energies is. Like, they want to, your guides are telling you to lift that up, like get out of that energy, and you'll start to see momentum, and you'll start to see a shift in your situation. Don't clam up. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Alexis, in your reading. And I'm gonna move on to Miss Vyasha now. I hope that was helpful for you. I send you much love. Let's keep it moving. I have a little bit of a cold, so if I sound stuffy, I probably need some tissue, because I don't want to be like sniffling and all kind of stuff, because that can be annoying. All right, Alexis. So we have to clear that energy out. Vyasha, what is her energy? Holy Spirit, the person whom she's inquiring about or asking about, what is the energy surrounding their connection? If you guys want to submit a reading, all information is in the description box. After a time, I might stop taking submissions because I have like pretty decent amount of people on the list. All right, let's see. Don't want to overextend, but I feel sometimes like when I come on here, I feel like certain people just be like, okay, well, kind of excluding other viewers out. So I will leave the submissions open for a time. Won't take too many people, but those who are on the list are first come, first serve. So if you do purchase a reading during the live, a mini love during the live reading, you would have to wait until that list of people that's already pre-submitted, the list is done, if that makes sense. Timestamps will be available though after the live, so you can come back and you can watch it. So that's the good thing about these mini love reads. You can come back and watch it. No, Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. Okay, interesting. All right. So you have the Queen of Cups at the top of the deck, or the top card, sorry, first card out, Seven of Swords, and then you have the Six of Swords, which has a Six of Wands type vibe, the Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles. Okay. So feels like this energy is like you and this person are, it's like an imbalance right now, and it feels like this person maybe feeling like you're a little bit hot and cold with them right now. They're kind of confused, like they're creating these false scenarios in their head because they're confused. They're not sure what to think or what's really going on. For some reason they may feel like you're moving past them, you're moving on. They're not really sure. They don't have a clear grasp on what's really happening, like where you really stand with them. So the Nine of Swords having the Nine of Cups energy is kind of like, part of you I feel like is withdrawn a little bit, or focusing at least on your own emotional fulfillment, to the point where you are worried or whether or not you are making the right decision. Like, is this the right investment? I feel like there's also a part of you that wants to give to yourself more, invest in yourself much more than what you have been in the past. But you feel kind of stuck between that, because there's a part of you that's like, okay, am I messing things up? Is this the right way? Not saying investing in yourself is like you looking at it as a bad thing, but it's like, am I going about it in the right way, or am I sabotaging the situation? That's what I'm getting from that. Might be a little bit of like this, I won't say regret or resentment, but more it's something that's bothering you when it comes to, have I invested again in something else that is not working? There's some wounds here with giving, and it's a fear, it's a worry. So the Nine of Swords in this deck kind of looks like the Nine of Wands energy with the Nine of Cups character in it, and then you have the character from the Nine of Wands in the place of the Nine of Swords environment, but it's actually the Nine of Pentacles energy. So there is some wounding or past disappointments that play a role in this. How does this person feel towards her? They're watching you. It's like they're watching your movements. Like, let's say they're observing you while you're in front of them, while you guys are in each other's presence, or if you guys are talking over the phone, or if they have access to, like, if they're connected to you through social media. Like, there's some type of way that this person feels like, I need to keep my eyes on you. A lot of healing and no duh with the Queen of Cups being there, but she's in the seat as the Queen of Swords as well. So in some type of way there's a little there's a little bit of a boundary that's placed, that's put up, and this person feels that your energy is not as open and available as it used to be to this person, and they sense it. Shit, I'm sorry, I keep hitting the thing. Okay, I hit my head earlier on it, so at least it's not my forehead this time. All right, clumsy moi. So there are players' ways they would tell you that them playing games with you, whether it was involving other women or them just being careless with you in this connection, they know that they gain nothing by doing that. Whether they feel like they've literally lost you or the fear of losing you because of their actions, I feel like this person would tell you that it's not worth it. Like, whatever they've done, it's just simply not, it's not it. So let's see what. Oh shit! I keep knocking stuff over. Child, come on now. Let's get it together. Let's stay on track now. All right. So I'm going to look at what you can potentially expect and what is your advice in regards to the situation. Holy Spirit, what can Vyasha expect from this current situation at present? Goals. Yeah, this seems more like if you're on the wavelength of focusing on your own situation, focusing on you and doing you right now. I feel like it is going to be beneficial for you to do that. Not saying that, you can hold space for a person, but it seems like spirit is pulling you in the direction for you to like pour into yourself and focus on your needs right now. And it could be certain like personal goals that spirit is saying to focus on and set for yourself. I feel like it is going to pull you out, pull you up. There will be a conversation that is had, and I feel like it's going to give you the opportunity to choose whether or not you want to invest in this or how much you really want to invest in the situation or this person. Because I feel like when they had the opportunity and the chance, yeah, spirit says don't do all that. I'm not going to go too far into that, but this person knows that they were not as available to you as you were to them, and I feel like there's a little bit of resentment maybe, and this person, there's regret on their end, and I feel like something's pulling them to face this, if not tell you and really literally apologize for that. They know what they've done, or they know the effects of their actions wasn't right. So your advice is to either examine whether you want to open yourself up to the situation or give it a chance, or how much energy are you willing to give to the situation is your advice. Because this person is a little bit of like imbalance, I can tell, and there's something that needs to come to an end, because you had how many nines? You had 2 9s. Something needs to come to a close or a completion. It's like something that you're overcoming or needing to master so that you don't repeat it again with this person, or just repeat it, period. I really need to blow my nose because I feel like I sound like, you know how your ears pop when you go higher, like when say you're on a plane. I haven't been on a plane in I don't know how long, since I was probably, I don't know. I don't take planes. I like road trips. That's what I do. Because it's not that bad. But yeah, like when you go on a mountain, like the higher you get on the mountain, if you're driving or something in the mountains and then your ears pop, it feels like that. And I feel like I sound like that. Like, I can't hear myself talk. I'm just like, something's wrong with me. Okay, I went. I gave Vyasha like a whole read. And hers was just simply, how does this person feel? Well, I mean, I guess everything is what it is. Everything is meant to happen the way it happens. All right, 2340 for Jennifer. All right. Speaking of Jennifer, did y'all see what's it called? What's her name? I almost lost my train of thought. Jennifer Lopez's Met Gala outfit. That shit was fly. Her next to, you're welcome. Her next to Iman, the supermodel Iman, I think had, so far from what I've seen, had the best look. I'm kind of debating between Kim Kardashian. I like the whole little cover up. It's interesting, but no, J-Lo killed that look. And Iman, she looks beautiful for her age. Like she does not age. Supermodel Iman, she's not. Okay, hold on. I'm doing too much, y'all. I'm trying to get comfortable because I'm sweating out my little cold. I'm drinking hot coffee too. I've been drinking tea, and now I'm drinking coffee because I need something to keep me awake, keep me up, because I overslept. My little nap was a little extended, and I was like groggy, and I did not want to get up almost. I was like, damn, why you do that? Why did you do that? Where is Jennifer and her personal situation. Holy Spirit, I ask you for divine guidance, divine wisdom. I clear out all previous energies from the last reads. We close it out with love. I ask for permission to tap into Jennifer's person's energy and where they stand within this connection. Can we get one more card? Not the Hangman, is the Empress. We gotta rethink how we doing the Empress, huh? That's how we feel. That's how we feel. What's wrong with these dudes? Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. Oh my God. Oh, you done up and left. Okay, so you have interesting. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. So you have the Emperor and the Empress card. The Emperor is absent. I feel like this person is coming out of, I don't know why I heard tyrant. Tyrant. I don't think tyrant is necessarily a bad description for a person, but could be like an overly masculine or a toxic masculinity. Like this person, in order for this situation to move, it's like someone had to come down, or maybe you felt like you were being put in a position where you had to rule this connection, or you felt like you were overextending your energy or doing things that you felt like maybe this person should have. Like whether that's coming from a traditional standpoint, like, oh, if a man is interested, he should do X, Y, and Z, and a woman should do X, Y, and Z. Yeah, it's something to do with that. And I feel like this person has, because you've taken the place of the masculine at some point, or both. And this person, I feel like in order to see things from your perspective, they kind of have to put themselves in your shoes. And they know this. The Queen of Wands is in the position of the Queen of Cups. So this person, I feel like, knows that you deserve to just, sit and be receptive or receive. Like you've extended a lot of energy. You've taken a lot of action. You might have overly asserted yourself, this person feels. It's like a part of them that wants you to be in a position of receptivity. With the Knight of Wands being here, this person is not moving. I feel like this person is moving in the opposite direction. I'm going to have to clarify this because there's something in common with that Knight of Wands and the moving towards the Queen of Wands. Ten of Cups. This person was running away from that. It's like this person might be drawn to you when you have this attitude where it's kind of like they're more receptive to you when you're in a mode of not really paying too much attention to them, and you're seemingly happy, or you literally genuinely are happy. You're not focusing on them. They sense it, and it's like, oh, I gotta go in that direction again. I gotta go towards this person. So that's what makes them want that. But other than that, like they've been running from commitment. So this person has had some type of shift in perspective of where you're coming from with everything. And I feel like you have withdrawn that cup that you've been giving this person, or maybe the ideal that it only has to be this person, or it has to come from them. Then you have the Magician card here, which has the High Priestess. You intuitively know what it is that you want to manifest, and maybe even more so how to manifest it. Even if you feel like you don't have all that you need to make it happen, or you know that you don't really need external things to make something manifest or work for you or happen, whether that's love related and or just in general. This person is putting themselves in the position of how you would feel, or how would any woman feel based off of someone doing something like this. This person, I feel like, was in a commitment, in a relationship where maybe this person felt like, yeah, this this was a third party, or it still is a third party energy in the mix with I feel nothing for you versus I feel such an abundance of love for you. So they weren't ready to fully commit to you. They had a lot of love, or you had a lot of love to give them, and they didn't have much to give you. Hence why it's saying I feel unready to make a commitment. This person still isn't ready to fully commit to you. Um, there's still some attachments to someone else. There's still this, yes, it's still this attachment. And if this person was not extending as much as you were, pouring into this connection and equally, it's because of this other situation, and um, that has something to do with why they can't commit. Or this person, even though they do have someone else, they're still not in a position to give to anyone. That Knight of Wands energy is flighty. It's flighty, it's fleeting, it's unstable, it's unreliable, it's immature, it's passion driven. It's like it needs a thrill. It needs something to keep it motivated, and if there's any type of subtlety or just whatever stability, this person just, they get ghosts. So in order to fully understand this person, I feel like their higher self is telling you, because this person may not really have much to say, or they don't know what to say, or maybe it could be multiple things. You guys are already in communication. But I feel like this person, they feel like there's something that's not being acknowledged. So let's say, for instance, this person, let's say, for instance, this person has told you what's going on in their situation, and that they're literally not ready to be in a relationship, or they just feel unhappy where they are, but still they can't give to you, or you know that they're breadcrumbing. Your spiritual team is saying, like, if you're not getting the clarity directly, or it's not making sense, or this person's behavior is not making sense, then you have to ask spirit to reveal that to you. Because sometimes our closure or our clarity, it's not always going to come from a person. A lot of times, whatever we want or what we need, always really, whatever we want or what we need is at our disposal. It will be revealed to us. It will be shown to us if we just ask. If we knock, we shall receive, right? So I feel like there's a lot of confusion in the situation, and I feel like this person, they're putting themselves in your position, like where you're coming from, and maybe even how another feminine feels. And I feel like this is putting them in a place of just kind of being receptive and reflecting and meditating on something. Like, they're not quick to act or move. If you ever at any time pull your energy back, this person's like, where are you going? Like, nah, I need you to come back. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, but the audacity of it all, because this person is, they don't feel like they're ready to have a stable commitment, or if they're still in something else, obviously they can't give that to you. This energy, I feel like this is for you to like tap fully into your ability to manifest your way, whether not, I won't say so much your way out, but as a magician and a high priestess, is like knowing your power to manifest and shift circumstances that are for you, that are, you don't need any external things. You don't need a person. You don't need this. You don't need that. You don't need money. You don't need anything external in order for you to manifest and have what it is that you want or what you need for yourself. So you have the plane, a journey indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will be more full. So I feel like this is not so much physical travel. This feels like a spiritual journey that you're still on. And I feel like whatever you're doing right now is leading you to a place of fullness within you. You're tapping into some type of hidden aspect of yourself. It's a hidden power about yourself, and something with utilizing your discernment or having better clarity. So this person, just like right now, although they are in a position of reflection and thinking about, their ways, their behaviors, or things that they, did wrong or could have done better, in regards to the situation, and if they have another situation, what they could have did that was more, um, what's the right word, more of an integrity or honorable to all parties involved. There's still an element of like this unreliable like energy in the connection, and some type of mishandling that comes from immaturity, if that makes sense. So I would say your forward movement, more so in the situation, is more of a self thing, more of a self progression, being more abundant on your journey by, kind of being more independent within your own energy rather than tying it into someone else or this person specifically. So you have, it's safe for you to love. You have a lot of cards. Yeah, I feel like you thought that this person was the one. It's not to say that they are or they aren't, but it's a thought like, okay, this person could be that. Um, and I feel like you allowed yourself to open up to this person, but for some reason, the advice I'm getting from this, to not fully close this person out. Don't shut them all the way out, because there's something about them that is significant. And I feel like this person has either helped you or they are helping you to be receptive and open to the highest form of love at its highest level. I feel like they're kind of like a stepping stone. Thank you. Thank you, sis. I feel like they're either the gateway, they're that, or they're the gateway to you receiving the highest form of love, children. So I feel like you guys share in common some type of inner child trauma, or you guys resonate with each other's, something with your inner child, are familiar with each other. And that could be a lot of triggering as well that's coming up connected to inner child at this moment. I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on what's affecting that aspect of you, or how is your inner child, how is this person playing a role in some type of pain that affects you, tied into your inner child or childhood. And then you have getting to know each other. So there's still a lot that has yet to be uncovered, and there is a little bit of guardedness, but it also can be preventing you from fully allowing yourself to be open, maybe to get to know other people. Doesn't mean that you have to actually seek out other suitors and stuff like that, or date or anything right now, but it's just being open in general. Spirit doesn't want you to shut down and shut your heart or your emotions down, because I feel like something about this person, there's a lot of this person confuses you, or therefore it makes you feel like you're confusing yourself, because I'm trying to explain this and it sounds confusion. Like I can read it, I can see through the situation or the energy, but it does feel like confusion. Like maybe this person put in place a lot of room for doubt, or a lot of room for misunderstandings and things like that. So it's kind of evaluating the situation. Is this something that I want to tie my energy into or not? Okay. I think these are going over just a little bit, but I hope that was helpful. So right now I feel like the best thing right now, I feel like, is to focus on your own energy, your own well-being. Kind of allow this person their own space to figure out their next move and what they're going to do, in regards to their situation. Okay, so you have 38, 51. All right, hold on. Okay. Let's see. We have who is this? Mirela. Okay, so you just want to know how this person feels about you. So, alright. How does this person feel? How does this person feel? Holy Spirit, ask for divine wisdom, divine clarity, divine truth. Clear it. This person feels like you're in your seat of power, or you're more in an abundant place. It's like you have something. I never even. Well, this is the first time I'm using this one because this is a different version of the other deck. Some different aspects of it. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. She's sitting in the position of the Queen of Wands, and I don't know why the star is outside of the pentacle, but it kind of feels like this person feels like you found some type of value in wherever you're at with yourself, something of value that you're holding on to or that you discovered, or this person perceives that, you've discovered. So the Three of Cups is kind of painful energy, looks a little morbid almost. This person feels like you've made a lot of sacrifices for this connection. Sacrifices, either in this connection and or when it comes to this, like providing some type of happiness in the situation, and they feel like maybe you didn't get much out of it, or that you're not getting much out of this situation or love. So you have the Six of Cups energy. It kind of looks like the Six of Cups. No. Five of Cups energy, but there's someone that is assisting with this. So this person, I feel like, perceives either that you've needed to walk away from the situation, like you didn't get anything, or that you feel like you're not getting anything out of this, because these are the characters from the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, but they're dragging, I never notices, they're dragging the Five Cups on their ankles. It's like it's attached to them. So there's some type of pain that follows in the situation. How does this person feel? I am sweating. Yeah, this person feels like there were points in time where maybe you tried to like control them and they might have resisted, where they don't want to be controlled in love, or they look at love in a sense where they're going to lose themselves and they don't want that type of that feeling of feeling controlled, even if that's not your intentions at all. And this person feels like you have the ability to really see through them, like they wouldn't be able to hide anything from you. So it feels like this is someone that you were pouring energy into, or just giving your energy and time over attention. Doesn't have to be that you were together. It could have been someone that you had an interest in or something. A lot of this feels like it was like the effort is not mutual, or this was a situation, if it's not a romantic partnership that you were in, it feels like it was a lot of one-sided energy, or this was someone that maybe you, again, there's an interest here, or maybe you guys did date. Something about it is lightweight. It doesn't really feel like a serious relationship, and if it is, there's trouble there because it's like a lack of equal give and take that it requires to uphold a relationship or a commitment with someone. And in some way, like I said, I feel like this person perceives that you are in a position to give more to yourself. It's like, okay, well, if you can't do that for me, or naturally, I'm going to seek what I want within myself. So I'm not sure what the relationship is with you and this person. Something about it just, it kind of feels not really solidified yet, or it's like if it is a commitment where you guys have acknowledged each other as mates, partners, something about it is like what it takes to have that ground in the connection. It's not equally being fed, and this person feels like you're not getting much, or you have not received what you deserve in love, or with them you have not received an equal give and take, or that you're not happy, but you have a right. If you're not happy with the situation, or you feel unfulfilled in some way, you have a right to feel that, because this person kind of feels like it's like the single, like just I don't know how to explain this. Like, she's out on her own. But they feel like you found some type of power in this or some type of stability in this. Like, fuck it. If you can't give it to me, I'm going to find it or get it for myself within myself. So your advice is to maybe seek out support from other people that are not tightly connected to the situation, so there's no room for bias or no room to tie too much of their personal opinion into it. Like, they can look at it from a different perspective or angle that maybe you're not seeing it. You do have that support, you do have that help. um and if not in another person, then divinely, spiritually, ask spirit to support you through this situation, because you're equipped, I feel like, to handle this person is like not showing up, and it's almost like fear. It's I don't want to call them cowards because that's not right, but it's like not showing up because of their own hangups and kind of leaving you in this position and seeing like, okay, this person is not happy or they're not getting anything out of it. Instead of me being like direct about it, I'm just gonna like hide in the background because their energy almost feels absent. I can feel it, but it's absent. It's like it's in the back, like, or they're hiding out a little bit, like, so something about it is not like fully accountable, or they might look at it as, well, we're not together like that, or they know what the situation is. But it's not an equal give and take, though. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, someone's not happy with what they're getting out of the situation. There's a heavy energy of sacrifice, or giving a lot of energy to something that at some point you look at like, why did I give so much? And it's not to shame, but it's like, why? Like, okay. So if this is your mate, I feel like you do have people that, can give you some clarity in how to move forward in it. And even if this is not your mate, like, I feel like someone around you or someone that you trust may have a different eye to see something that you can't see and explain it to you, to help you look at it from a different angle, if that makes sense. Like, step out of it, because if you're emotionally attached to the situation and the person, you can't always see all of those angles because you're looking at it or feeling into it in a certain way, if that makes sense. Okay, that was helpful. Um, let's see. Erica, you also just wanted to know how this person feels that you're asking about. So let's see. How does this person feel? Non-bias, yeah. I said bias, yeah, non-bias. Okay. Um, Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom, your divine insight. Ask for divine clarity, divine truth for Erica and how her person feels. What you will allow to come through. What you will allow to come through. What you allow to come through. Thank you. Drop some cards on the floor. Okay, how does this person feel? Nine of Wands, which kind of looks like the Nine of Pentacles. The Three of Swords, which is in the place of the Three of Pentacles. And you have the Chariot card. And I believe, yeah, that's a woman from the Star card. Okay, yeah. I heard motivated. This person feels drawn towards you, like drawn in a way of some type of healing that you provide. You like push this person. So this person is being guided to move in a direction of healing. And in some way they feel like you provide that, like you are some type of healing factor in their life, or you are a healing energy or source for them. You help bring this person balance. And with the Three of Swords, like, this person might be dealing with some type of darker energy where they feel like whatever they're trying to invest in or um, create or build for themselves, it's like an internal thing. Like, this person feels like they don't have the will to do it, or they deal with some type of discouragement. But this person, it's like something with determination. I'm gonna have to clarify that because I don't know why I heard determination. Because it's like the more this person starts to nurture and heal themselves or put energy into their own garden, the more clarity that this person gets, and it like motivates them past their pain. It's something like they're looking at you, like they're looking in your direction as some type of healing source. They might notice the fact that you help other people, or that you have the ability to be some type of positive help or source or person. Okay, my grandma was trying to call me. I don't know what's going on. Okay, my bad. So a call tried to come through. This person is saying, I feel like you're the best choice for me. So when they look at, like, they're feeling like being with you or moving in your direction would be something good for them, because wherever they're at on their own, they feel like it's not working for them. Like, it doesn't work. It's not working. So they're kind of being drawn towards you, or to continue to move. Yep, I cannot make this up. Wow. This card flew out of the deck. I feel such a healing presence. You bring me peace. They're being drawn to move in your direction. I feel like this person may feel like they need some type of help or some type of encouragement in their life, some type of motivation in a certain area. They may feel like you guys work well together. You guys blend well together. So I feel like Spirit is saying for you to, um, when dealing with this person, because I feel like you do have a lot of energy that you can give, or that you do give to others. Like, you have a lot of energy, and you are a healer in some way, or an empath. You have that ability to pour into people. I feel like your guys want to, how do I explain this? Because the first thing that I heard was prayer. So either praying about this situation, or praying for this person, or sending them some type of positive energy. I would say this just as a side note, like, because she's pouring energy out and these Sphinx are drinking, make sure that you have some for yourself as well, that you're not pouring all of your energy into someone and then you're excluding yourself out of it, overextending yourself. But I feel like this person genuinely does find healing and find some type of light being connected to you, or there's something that you naturally provide or give, or that you might be led to support this person or say or do certain things that will be helpful to them. So you are some type of source of light, but make sure that you're not their only source of light, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Jessica. Your eyes itch. All right, Jessica. How does your person feel? Or not feel? Like, where is the connection at? Holy Spirit, clear out all previous energies. Okay, the person in question that she's asking about. does this person feel? And their intentions, their will, anything that you feel like she needs to know. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, what does she need to know? This deck upside down, yeah. Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, so the Seven of Cups kind of has like the Seven of Wands feel to it in a bit, but at the same time, for some reason, it gives me like a celebratory energy. So wherever this person is with you, it's like they feel they've obtained something that they've never had before, emotionally, like something they've never felt, something they've never experienced. The Seven of Pentacles. This person, I feel like they might take more than what they give. It's like, or they have an impatience about some type of impatience or I'm gonna have to clarify this. Seven of Pentacles to me in this instance, because it's like, it's giving me the Seven of Swords energy based off of like his stance and like his environment that he's in. He's dropping these two pentacles on the ground. If you can't see that, he's taking 5 pentacles. So there's like this energy of like not leaving or giving anything, but a tad bit, enough to where it's kind of like, am I really receiving or not? Because it's leaving you in this Two of Pentacles energy, which kind of is like the Two of Swords, where it's like, what do I really have? Is it really of value? I know pentacles are essentially their value. They can represent stability and all of that, investments, but what they're giving me, is it enough for me to even do anything with? Is it, emotionally or spiritually a value? Like, what can I do with this? So this person feels like you make them feel like a true king. You also bring them healing, this peace that they never had. Again, it's like a foreign feeling of emotion that you provide to this person. They do feel like you are a good choice, like a good select, as far as like a romantic partner or what an ideal mate may be for them. And it's something connected to emotional fulfillment and healing. The Queen of Cups, with the Queen of Cups is a healer. She is loving. She is nurturing. She is attentive. She's like a mothering aspect. The Empress embodies all the elements in that Mama Earth energy, but the Queen of Cups has like a kind of like that quality, like that purification, healing, come to mama type energy, and it can be overextended sometimes. She's in the seat of the Queen of Swords, so it's kind of like this person also admires the fact that maybe you also have a bit of a balance to you, where you are like very feminine, but you also have a mind of your own. So that's something that they do like. But you're in the Nine of Swords energy, Two of Pentacles, and the Fool. It's kind of, do you escape? Do I escape certain fixed beliefs that I have surrounding love? Like walking in faith in spite of certain beliefs, or in spite of something that I feel like I'm being, something about this is taboo. Like this energy is, it's nothing like what you both have ever experienced, but for you it's kind of testing you in a way of like, let's say for instance, traditional feminine energies do this and traditional masculine energies do that, and this is what dating sites say that you should or you shouldn't do, or dating experts say this is something that men or women should never do, or You know, if you want a man to respect you, you act like this, you do this, and you never do that. So or it could be just like a societal thing or something that you were taught growing up. It's like you're saying to yourself, is it something that I'm meant to break out of? A construct, a social construct or belief system that I'm meant to break myself out of? Or is it really like something is really imbalanced? Because the Queen of Cups, like I said, she's in the seat of the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a masculine energy. Swords are masculine. Wands are masculine. The cups and the pentacles are very feminine. Your person gives me kind of passive vibes in a way, and you're in the seat of like maybe being more of the, I wouldn't say aggressive, more of the assertive person, more in the asserting yourself or maybe taking the lead in a way. So there's some type of conflict with that. So I can't really necessarily say that it's right or it's wrong. Um, this person would tell you to kind of wait for them to get like kind of ground or try, like at least get on your level, because in some type of way, again, like you're foreign to them. They might not be used to dating women like you. Something about you is ideal though to this person because you are a balanced person. You're not too feminine, too receptive, wait for the man to do everything, but you're also not too demanding and forceful and controlling, if that makes sense. So they feel like they need to like grow up a little bit, level up, and this person does really try hard to impress you. If this starts to become overwhelming for you and overwhelmingly imbalanced, then maybe like, you know, check the situation and check the person. I'm going to pull advice to see what you can expect. But it kind of feels like this person isn't really giving an equal give and take. Like they're taking more than what they're giving. And it's kind of leaving you in that place of imbalance. Like, okay, am I really receiving? Am I really getting? Should I like walk differently, not look at, oh, women should do this, men should do that, or they shouldn't do this and they shouldn't do that? Or should I just altogether like follow tradition? That's what I get from this. I put them back because sometimes like some of the messages is like I don't always resonate with using them for every read, but if you want them, I can use them. I have them out. Can just get expect Holy Spirit potentially what can you expect. Weathering challenge will bring in a new and positive energy. So move through the challenges that you're facing. Not so much like if you do feel like this person, I'll say this, like moving through the challenges is more so for yourself. Like, okay, I see what's happening. It's not saying to endure pain with someone or stick it out with someone maybe if they're not fit, if they're not right. But it's like the confusion that you feel, or should I do this? Should I do that? Move through that energy, feel through it and push, because I feel like the outcome, it does lead you to a new energy, a new direction. I feel like in a way this person is helping you to break down some type of strict fixed beliefs, even if it's coming as a harsh lesson or it's coming in a way that, you know, it is divinely supportive, but either way it goes, it's for your highest good. So the star card says hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness and enthusiasm and positivity. So it is leading you to the edge of, or you're on the brink of some type of new beginning, some type of new energy, and it's being formed. This connection could be clearing up previous patterns, or it could be the start of a new cycle. But it kind of feels, to be honest, like this person, they either are just a lesson and that's it, a divine lesson that you had to learn for a season or a time, or this is someone that is challenging you to move into this new energy. They would have to rise to the occasion. I will say that because I do get like this person is a little immature in certain ways. So it's some type of energy that needs to be balanced between the two of you. It's not all the way balanced in certain ways, or at least the stability aspect of it. It's not really It's not really implying that this person is, how do I say it, providing any type of stability, or it could be a confusion of what are we type thing, or okay, what do we do now? How do we move forward? It's something along the lines of that. The best way that I can describe it. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful. Hope that gives you some clarity or positive direction. So I'm going to move on to Miss Rachael. If I didn't say hi to any of you that just came in, my bad. Hey Bianca, hey sis, Janaya, how you doing? I forgot to pull. I forgot. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to pull that. Like y'all, I'm like, I'm just going with the flow. What's going on? Holy Spirit. Clear out all previous energies from the last reading. We close it out with love. I ask for permission to tap into Rachael and her person in questions energy. Rachael, this person, what she needs to know. Amethyst, like, don't be like pushing my cards and stuff. Rachael, what she needs to know. What's the energy? What's the energy? Okay, so you have the Sun, that's the Emperor. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and then Five of Swords. Actually, Five of Wands, my bad. It looks like the Five of Swords. Actually, Five of Wands. The Hermit and the Seven of Cups in reverse. All right. Your person feels like they need to lighten up. That's the best way. Like this person, I know this is the funniest thing, like for real. This grown ass man, but he's actually on his goat or a ram because he's an Aries, yeah. So he's riding a ram rather than a horse like in the traditional sun card, which is interesting. So I feel like this person might perceive that they've been a little too fixed in their energy and they need to lighten up. Yeah, this person needs to lighten up. So they might have felt like with the Four of Pentacles that they might have been selfish with you. So with the Two of Wands, it's like, okay, I want to find some type of common ground with you or put in an equal amount of effort because they know that they haven't. So the Five of Wands is like, I feel like you've allowed this person to handle or deal with their own conflict and not get involved with it or not get in too engulfed with something. And I feel like you're also, I don't know if this person pissed you off recently or something, or it's just like, just kind of letting this person just deal what they need to deal with because there's like these scattered clouds, not a lot of clarity. The Five of Wands, not wanting to get involved with drama, or maybe this person did tick you off, but it's like you're looking at two men behind you and it's like, okay, I don't have time to get caught up in anything that will stress me out or that is stressing me out. So the Hermit card has the Chariot in it. I feel like you look at this person or you respect the fact that maybe this person is not in a place to progress or move things forward. So in a way, you're either like withdrawing your energy just for now, like as a shield of like, I don't want to I don't want to get involved with any type of drama with this person. But this person seems to want to have some type of truce with you, or to get in agreement with you when it comes to some type of choice or forward movement. But I feel like you're seeing them as like in a position that they're not even available to do that. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Like this person's not able to really grasp emotionally what it is that they want or need, or they're not able to, they're not available to give that to me right now. Okay, so I feel overwhelmingly turned on by you. I feel like you're hiding something. I feel divinely convicted to honor our union. And I feel like you will judge me if I show you the real me. So it's like, again, like this person sees the selfishness or errors in their ways in the past. And I feel like they're saying, okay, I need to lighten up. I need to be open to new energies, new beginnings. The Two of Wands, I'm willing to work things out, or I'm willing to work on something to move things forward with you, that type of thing. I feel like you're hiding something. So, like, your energy seems a little guarded from this person. It's like you're kind of in an observant position, or you're like kind of in the background, not so much in this person's energy field, if that makes sense. It's like in the background. So they're kind of worried, like if they do allow themselves to come out of their comfort zone, out of that place of control, that maybe you're going to judge them. And I feel like that's just a fear. And I think that card comes out all the time, or something, like something with that energy, like this person kind of fears being judged. Yeah, this person has done things to kind of like either replace the feeling that they had for you, or could be just work. Again, like selfish things, like focusing on themselves in a way and not giving you enough, or feeling like they've kind of, whether it's stringing you along or something, this person realizes they might have been selfish in this situation. And it's because they're very fixed. They feel safe and secure in their own energy. You have the Emperor. He can be quite stubborn, but he's in the Sun card. So this is like, okay, I need to shift my energy a little bit, be a little more open. Four of Pentacles. Again, you see how this man is greedy, and he's hiding this pentacle. This woman only has one pentacle. He has three, and he's hiding one of them. So they might have some selfish ways about them too, like they're acknowledging, like, I do this out of what feels best for me, what feels comfortable to me, in a way that I feel safe. All right, so what can you expect potentially in the near coming future with this person? Anything that you can expect? Wish, your heart's desire is ready to come true. So there's something that's still in motion. Like something has not changed. Whatever you've been getting as far as like what's to come, it has not changed. It is some type of wish fulfillment for you, or both of you really. Could have something to do with like this person's expression themselves, because again, it feels like this person wants to communicate with you. So Spirit does want you to tend to your own garden and focus on that. Could be literally focusing on your finances and career, or, just focusing on your stability, your health, and your well-being as well. So I don't really feel like there's anything that you need to do different. Yeah. Every time I pull your cards, like at this part of the reading, like towards the end, I always get the message that this person, whatever it is that they're planning to communicate with you, like that has not changed. That has not changed. All right, hopefully that makes sense. All right. No free list here, y'all. Read the description, please. Latoya, She did send a submission, but I don't know why she said that it's not. It is open. I don't know. Read the description, you guys, please, and thank you. I pinned my comment in the live, so if you guys do want to submit for either a mini love read, um, many love reads. 1111 is just simply how does your person feel? What's your advice? And then the 2222 is the extended, which kind of goes a little more into depth than the first option. So Cash App, or you guys can submit via my website, and the link is in the description for um, the mini love reads directly on my website. So anyone that is on the list at present that you see in the description, those are people that paid prior to the live. So I'll read their energies and their questions or their connections first, and then anyone that has purchased during the live, you'll be after them in the exact order as I received it. So yeah, Latoya. So after my last person, you will be next, which is Benita. Benita Applebun, you gotta put me on. All right, Janaya. Janaya, you're next. I want some ramen. I want some ramen or some wonton soup. All right. So instead of using, you're welcome. Instead of using my messenger cards, you want to use the Joey. This is his name. Forgive me. I know it's Aloha, King Aloha, Joey Aloha. Yeah, Joey Aloha cards. You want to use the text message one, so we'll use those. Now you're about to eat ramen. Now see, is it still open? Yes, it's still open. Okay, the person that Janae has on her and on her mind for this reading, Holy Spirit, I clear out all previous energies from the last reading out of the atmosphere and out of the cards. I clear up all confusion, Holy Spirit. Put a hedge of protection surrounding me as well. There's a lot going on right now. Ground your energy, girl. All right, Janae's person in question. What do you want her to know about the situation as it stands? This person's intentions, their desires. She needs to know about the situation. Plenty more where that came from. What the hell is that about? What is that from? That's my movie. Can't even get it out of my mouth. Home Alone, and it's the New York one, part 2. That's my favorite. I like the second one better than I like the first one. And I usually don't like sequels of movies, but I like that one. I don't know why I heard that. It's plenty more where that came from. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, it's weird. Person can be like, might have maybe been like a little bit of a independent child, maybe a handful, maybe. Okay, what's your name? I don't know why that came out, like, for real. Not Macaulay. Like, look, maybe this is them. Macaulay Culkin looking ass. I don't know. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so you have, what is this? The Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. This person has progressed a lot. This person could have been all about, like, their homies and their friends in a way that was kind of, like, immature. Now you're just talking about Home Alone 2. Who talks about Home Alone 2 in September? But that just came to me. I don't know why. So you see how this pentacle is split. So it's like sharing is caring. This is someone I feel like that put a lot of emphasis on other connections, non-romantic connections at least, more like platonic, like the homies and all of that. It feels more like friends than it is like family. Um, you might have waited for this person to kind of like notice you or give to you, or this could have been a past conflict that you had. Something tells me like this person has matured, they have grown up, at least emotionally mature now, because they have elements of water being blended with the Pentacles characters, if that makes sense, and vice versa. So the King of Cups is sitting in the Pentacles, King of Pentacles position. The Knight of Pentacles is kind of in a position of the Knight of Cups. The Three of Pentacles is in the position of the Three of Cups. So there's like a blend of stability within the emotion. So this person, I feel like, kind of matured emotionally. So you have the Six of Swords, or Six of Wands with the Six of Swords energy in it. So you may have felt like you dodged this person, or maybe this was the whole something about it, whether this is somebody from your past that's still lingering around or is in your energy, or this is a new person. Something about it is like you feel like you're either dodging a bullet or you feel like you have dodged a bullet, because I feel like something about this person you perceive to be as immature. Because you got the Page of Wands. The baby from the Sun card is the Page of Wands, and the Devil is the Fool. So you feel like this person's immaturity is maybe what fucked everything up. Excuse my language. I was about to say mess the game up, but not mess the game up. They just kind of threw things off, or you feel like this person, their immaturity is a major block for you, or a major no for you, a major turn off, or something like that. But I get an energy that this person has emotionally matured, or that's what they're showing you, at least. But I feel like they have actually matured. But let's see how this person feels about you, because it's clear how you feel about them. You might be like, I might have victory elsewhere because I don't know about this person. Or you feel like this crippling fear due to the fact that this person exhibits immaturity, or that you feel like they're going to be the same as they were in the past. If this is not a past person, then it's like someone in the past has got you kind of feeling like, I don't know if I should move towards this. If I should take the risk, if I should take the chance of doing that, because there's also an element with the Devil card and the Fool being the devil. He's not, the only thing that's entrapped is his dog, which is his guide. So it's kind of like your fears of opening up, being receptive, starting from a fresh, clean slate, that inner compass, that consciousness, that divine consciousness or subconscious that's guiding you, that has your best intentions. It's like it's trapped because of this fear, this paralyzing fear, this energy. Page of Wands is like, the message is be open to new, be open to explore. And if it be that you feel like this is a situation that you do not want to tie your energy into, don't allow it to be the thing that blocks you in the future with someone else. If it be that this person did not do anything, they did not mess things up, they weren't exhibiting childish behaviors, breadcrumbing you and all that little stuff like that, then it's saying like, okay, open up to this person. And it could even be, do you want to open up to this person again? If this is a past energy that you dealt with, where you feel like this person was immature, or they mishandled the connection due to immaturity, putting more energy into other things and other people, and kind of just gave you the last of what they had to give, if that makes sense. This person does feel like you are either the best choice for them if there's ever someone else involved, or it was someone else involved. They looked at you as a better option or better choice. For now, I feel like this person does feel only like a strong attraction more than they feel a complete love, but they do have a lot of love for you, but I don't feel like it's an in-love feeling right now, at least. It's a lot of sexual attraction towards you or towards each other. I don't feel like it's in love. Like, they have a lot of love for you, especially as the King of Cups. It's not romantic, though. I don't know. I'm just getting like it's not romantic, but it's like enduring, like a... Yep. I did something irresponsible. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? So this could be like someone that messed up in the past. Again, mishandled you. What's this person gonna say? I'm not taking all these cards. I'm waiting on you to respond to my message what's taking you so long, you still there. So I don't know if it's someone you're in communication with, or it's like they want to hear from you and they have not heard from you. I know I should have been honest from the start. I was too scared. Sorry. So yeah, this feels like someone that you're currently dealing with that did something that they had no business doing, or they were acting out, or this is someone from your past that did some things that they had no business doing. It's one of the two, man. Okay, so let's see. What can you potentially expect from this situation? Your advice. I need to get me like a little shelf or something to put up here so that my buffet of cards, I'm not like, okay, gotta use like it's a lot of multitasking, okay? Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. Divine Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. Okay, be careful of who you trust at this time. Lovers, there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. You might have the option to go either towards this situation again or move in a completely new, different energy. Because it's kind of like there's some type of energy of taking a risk again. And there's a part of you is like, I don't know if I'm up for that. But there's a part of you that kind of wants to move in a new direction, whether it's move away from this person, or if not move away completely from this person, then it's like move away from what was in the past in order to start fresh. But there's that choice there. And Spirit is saying to use your discernment. Remember, I don't know if you caught this, and I just caught myself saying it, or going back to what I said when I was saying that this person appears to have emotionally matured. If they didn't, then that's at least what they're showing you. So it's either that they have matured, which it kind of feels like they have to some degree, but they might be projecting that they've matured much more than they actually have, or that they are more emotionally mature than they actually are. It's one or the other. But Spirit is saying, like, pay attention, because it's like something blending in hindsight. Like, you see how he's a chameleon. He blends in, but he doesn't. You can clearly see it's a lizard. But it blends in with this green color, but you can still see him. It's like something that's there. You have an option, Spirit is saying. You have an option. There's two paths. Some type of ongoing cycle, I feel like. Stay optimistic, forgiving, and learning. So your advice with this whole thing, look, sis, I should have drunk some more tea. Okay, my bad. So stay optimistic about your love life, and forgiving and learning is that Spirit wants you to still hold that faith. Like the Fool card represents that faith, that childlike faith, that consciousness in the dog, that companion that you can trust, that's walking with you, that's guiding you. Kind of gives me like Papa Legba vibes. Being open to like a new energy, being posed with two different choices or decisions on your path. It's like, stay optimistic and trust that you're being divinely led. Like, you can't necessarily go wrong if you're in alignment with your divine consciousness, your divine wisdom, your divine insight that's being shown to you. Nothing's going to get past you. You have the choice how you respond to both things, this path or that path. Which one serves me best? So you have forgiving and learning. So there's a need for you to release and heal the past, whatever the block is, if it's because of this person and or other people, repetitive cycle, like getting down to the root of why the cycle is repeating, not just because you might be participating in it knowingly or unknowingly, but just like what is the catch? Like, what is the root? Where is this cycle? Like, where's the genesis of the cycle? In order for it to repeat, I have to dismantle it, or to stop the repeat, I have to dismantle that. And there's something about releasing and letting go of what was in the past, like acknowledging it for what it was, and healing and taking the experience, taking the wisdom aspect of the experience, excuse me, rather. So if it be that you have to forgive this person, um, I would say like don't force, like, because forgiving people to me, I'm gonna be honest, because like when I'm investing in people's energies and I'm investing my time and energy into people and I love like really deeply, or it might have been a toxic situation or whatever, that resentment is not easy to let go of, because it's kind of like you're mad at yourself and you're mad at the people. So I always say, like, when you're healing, it comes at a time when you're ready to heal, not like forced upon you. It comes at a time where it's right, and that's where you get the divine guidance into the healing process. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. So hopefully that made sense. Since you're on here, you can definitely tell me if it resonates with you or not. Okay. Um, my stomach is growling. My bad, y'all. I have not. I did eat. I had some salad earlier and some pretzels, but that was not enough for me. I'm hungry. I want some ramen. Okay, let me see. We have Briana, Ava, Benita, Latoya, Bianca. Okay, so 91.25 for Miss Briana. Greetings, sis. This is your reading. Let's get into your reading. My coffee is probably cold. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom, your divine insight, your divine clarity. Thank you for your divine wisdom, your divine guidance. Ask for permission to tap into Briana and her person and question their connection and what you want her to know. What insights you have for Miss Briana and her person. Thank you for your divine wisdom. All previous energies, we clear it out with love. Close it out with love. All previous energies. You're welcome. Very welcome. All right. I got almost all my moderators on here. I have a couple more, or maybe 3 more moderators. There's a lot of y'all. A few of y'all on here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Briana. What's her energy? About to say, you feel more open. Like, your energy's more flowed. I feel it. Sure. Okay. Your energy's way more in the flow. Okay, so you have 3 of Wands for you, which I feel like these are the women from the 3 of Cups, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, sis. Thank you. Sending you love too. King of Pentacles, which has the angel Raphael, I believe, from the Lover's card, and the Wheel of Fortune has a magician. Not giving less of a fuck. I mean, that's the flow sometimes. Well, no, it really is. Like, not worrying at least. Okay, so the 4 Wands kind of gives us the 4 Cups vibes. Queen of Cups, which is in the seat of the Queen of Swords, and you have the 10 of Cups, which has the 10 of Pentacles scenery with actually the people from, or the kids at least, from the 10 of Cups. Couple from the 10 of Pentacles and the kids from the 10 of Cups. Okay, interesting. All right. These feel like ancestors to me. That's guiding you. The King of Pentacles here. It's kind of like, this is also a lot of divine assistance, divine guidance. I feel like they're providing you with some type of something connected to, like, who's your one, who's your king. I don't know if this is making sense, because I don't feel like the angel is your King of Pentacles. I feel like he's holding space for you, or like helping you with this, if that makes sense. helping you in the direction of that, or how to obtain that stable commitment, that relationship that you desire, that you deserve, with the Wheel of. Okay, let me know if it's back, because my dad called me and it blocked everything. Can y'all still see me? Let me know. Is it still black? Okay. Yeah, so my dad called, so I don't know how much you heard, but what I'm getting from this is this angel sitting in the position of the King of Pentacles is like your guys are kind of holding that space, that position for the person that's for you, and they're leading you to that person with the Wheel of Fortune, whether it's this person or not. It kind of feels like, mm, mm, I feel like it's not so much this person. He always interrupts you. My dad is something. He is. He's a disruptor. Um, it doesn't really feel like they're saying or confirming or not whether this person is or isn't your one, but it gives me the vibe like you got an angel that's holding that seat for someone. For whatever reason, why they're holding the seat, they're holding it down, and your ancestors are guiding you too. Like we're waiting for the right ship to come. It's almost like, yeah, this is weird. So how I'm looking at this is like the three wands, the ancestors is like waiting for what's to arrive so that they can report to this angel and be like, yeah, this person is here. So it's like, okay, I can get out of the seat and put the position. But if someone is not fit to be in that position of your King of Pentacles, your stability, your home, then the angels is like, no, y'all can't sit here because you're not supposed to be here. You're not equipped to sit in this seat. Basically, you're not supposed to sit here. Okay, you can't sit with us unless, if it is this person, let's say for instance, if that be the case that they're holding the space until someone is in the right position. Let's say this person is not energetically where they're supposed to be, but they are moving towards that, they are assigned to be that for you, then that can apply as well. But looking at this person's energy is like they're being given an opportunity to build structure and stability, and they're choosing to be kind of stubborn to it. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, like this person, again, like when I see this Queen of Cups in particular, she gives off an energy of being balanced, because she's the Queen of Cups, which is feminine energy, the Queen of Swords, which is masculine energy. So the Queen of Swords sits in a masculine suit. She's more of the assertive type. She speaks her mind. She speaks her truth without punches, but she still has that feminine element. She's also very intuitive, very wise. She's receptive to hear, as well as she is respectful and honest and speaking her truth as well. Like, I'll hear you and I'll listen to what you got to say, but I also too, speak up. She's not one that just allows others to just speak for herself or speak for her, or speak and she doesn't speak her truth out of fear, or she's overly dominant, at least when she's in the upright. So there's something about this person that they find to be a perfect balance, where you can hold that feminine energy, but also hold that assertive aspect of a feminine, being straight up, being honest, truthful, being blunt, not afraid to show that that you're smart, you're intelligent, you don't dumb yourself down. This person admires that aspect of you. The Ten of Cups is like they can see that Ten of Cups with you, or at least you do fulfill them in a lot of ways. But there's a stubbornness when it comes to like moving on whatever spirit is providing for them. And it could be like your ancestors waiting on this dude, like, you gonna show up or not? Because either way it goes, like, she's still gonna get what she deserves. It's up to you. Like, are you gonna take action, or are you just gonna sit there and be stubborn, or whatever the fuck you're doing? Excuse my language, but you know what I'm saying. That Wheel of Fortune, there's something that's still manifesting. It's not completely set in stone yet. It's like your ancestors are waiting for something to happen, but it's not set yet. I don't know if that makes sense. Something's still manifesting, something's still unfolding. How does this person feel? How does this person feel? Okay, somebody playing with my cravings, because now I want ice cream. Like, that's a complete contrast from some hot food to some ice cream. This person feels like you, when I get checkup on, I'm not getting like you be stalking them or watching them on social media. Maybe you do, but if you do, it's because you're observing this person, you're watching them, you're like you're scanning them, you're reading them, if that makes sense. They know that, they feel it. This person feels like, not you just ate ice cream, what the fuck. Oh my god, y'all, stop. I'm not attached. I'm not connected to y'all. What's going on? Stop. Nah, when I tie into y'all energies, but it makes sense for those of y'all that I'm like close to. That would make sense. But also would make sense. I just had this discussion with one of my sisters today. We were just talking about that. Like when you tap into someone's energy, you might pick up on things like that. That's interesting. Yeah, like, nah, I want ice cream. Mm-mm. This person, I feel without a doubt you are my one. I get it. Yeah. You, without a doubt, you are my one. Like, they feel like, yeah, this person gotta be it. But something is like, I don't know what that little block is that he got going on, but it's a block there with, like, he's not being receptive to it. I feel I owe you so much more than what I can give you. Okay, that sounds like inadequacy, sir. I feel like you're someone safe to let my guard down with. Yeah, it's like you check a lot of their boxes. I don't feel like it's anything that obviously that you do that's throwing this person off or causing the fear. It's more so within themselves. Like they don't feel equipped to rise to the occasion. And that angel's like, okay, I'm holding the space down. Either you sit in it or it's someone else. I know I have to choose. I have been avoiding you or something connected to you, and I'm enjoying my singlehood. Yeah, they're afraid to fully invest in a person. It's like, it feels like this. I don't know how to explain it. Like the energy, there is some type of fated situation involved. This is either like a karmic cycle or this is someone like that as a result of the past experiences that you had, like the karmic lessons and stuff that you had, this person is a result of that blessing. And if this person doesn't feel like they're deserving of it because of their own hangups, they're blocking their own blessing. They're not blocking yours because it's like, okay, well, you was called for this, but many are called, but few are chosen. So if it's not you, someone else is going to be better equipped and sitting in that seat that angel is holding down. So I feel like your ancestors like this person enough to even like sit here and be like, okay, well, there's a space for this person. You guys could have something together, or you guys would work well together, enough to sit there and wait. Like, you know what I mean? Not waiting in vain, because it's like there is a grace period with everything, I feel like, too. They're not going to put you in a position where you're wasting your energy or your time. So you not giving a fuck in a sense is like flow. You're open. You're allowing things to be. You're not heavily fixed in the energy. It's that balance, the Queen of Swords energy and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this person is like comfortable where they are, but it's still like this pull because they feel this fulfillment with you, or they can see this fulfillment with you, but they have to be open to take that wand. If not, it's like you snooze, you lose. All right, but let's see. Not, I have other. I mean, sometimes it is like that. Like, sometimes you got to date and just be open, but see what, still be open to what aligns with you. But yeah, if you connect or vibe more with one person, it's like, okay, I'll hold space for you. But again, like, don't be thinking that you ain't the only one trying to be the only one, as one of my sisters say. Like, you're not the only one trying to be the only one. And not saying that you'll settle, because I feel like spirit will, present to you someone that is more aligned and more ready. So y'all gonna, you gotta maintain the energy. Otherwise, if not, it's gonna pass you by. So you have change. or the chariot, change or charge ahead, my bad. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Regardless, as long as you're in alignment with what's divinely of your highest good, what's meant for you is not going to pass you by. Period. Period. So either homie catches up. If he doesn't catch up, you're not going to miss what's meant for you. Let's put it that way. And it kind of speaks to what I was kind of picking up. Like, either this karmic cycle involves this person that I've always said that with this person. They're either helping you close that karmic cycle out. They're the end and the last of that archetype, that energy, and they're leading you into the new cycle, the new energy, and boom, you meet that person that you gonna have that all with. What's your advice? My sister and her Beatles obsessions. No, she really do fuck with the Beatles, but it's heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with one another. So I feel like you and this person, you guys are receptive to each other to an extent, enough at least, where you can be open and vulnerable, or maybe with you, this person feels a little more comfortable being vulnerable than usual. So whatever that discussion might be, it could be for you to get your clarity. It could just be like just to see where you guys stand with one another, like check in, whatever. But there's some type of conversation or some type of discussion of just like maybe letting this person, allowing this person the space to really express themselves, or maybe a fear or some type of doubt or insecurity that they have. Because I feel like this person does feel comfortable with you, but maybe there's certain things that they don't feel comfortable with sharing, but allowing that space for them to feel comfortable in that, I feel like you would get a lot of clarity. But yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. Just let me know. Let me know. That was interesting. I like these cards because like they like tap into another whole other element. Oh, his ex. It's always the exes. Y'all gotta let these heifers go, just like y'all be wanting us to let these ninjas go. You gotta let the heifers go. Gotta let them be. All right. Gotta let them go. Easier said than done, but I feel like men, when they get hurt, they get hurt. It goes to fuck bitches real quick. Okay, Eva. Yes. Okay. Where are you at, Eva? Okay, your person. I'm not gonna say your person's name out loud. I just wanted to make sure that you had a question or a person in question. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. Please clear out all previous energies with love. Ask for permission. This happens to Eva and her person in question. Not an Aries double. He's a Scorpio double Aries. Oh no. I've never dealt with an Aries person before, like a male. I always attract Aries female friends and stuff, but when it comes to men, I don't think I've ever dealt with the Aries. Not that I know of. It's not like I really date like that anywhere. So I wouldn't know, but you know. Okay, Eva, your person, Holy Spirit, where's this person at with this connection? Where's this person at with this connection with Eva? What's wrong with these people? I just be wanting to knock them. Never mind. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. Truth. Where is Eva? This connection and question. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Two of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Okay. So either this already the thing with this person where this person could have had like a stable relationship with you, or could have been a past situation, but it feels like with the Four of Pentacles there was some type of commitment that was in place, or a potential of a commitment building. But I feel like where it went wrong is like this person's focus on building something alone for themselves, or just being kind of selfish with their time or their energy, or they're investing in this connection, withholding, left someone kind of feeling like they're just holding the potential of something, the opportunity to have stability, but not really ever reaching it because someone walked away from putting in the effort and the energy. It was kind of like this deserted efforts, or not really much effort. Either this person walked away from something that they were not really invested in, or someone felt like they had to walk away from the person that was not really investing in the connection. Someone moved towards a situation that they felt karmically connected to. There was like an undeniable pull or an attraction. Looking at this person down here, whether I feel like you got to place the energy where it resonates, because something about this feels fluid, like it can go both ways. The Two of Swords being here is a feminine energy. The past is like it's hurting her, or it has hurt her, or remaining or holding on to the past. It's almost like it's hurting to stay in this energy rather than choosing the opposite of that, because there is a choice. There's like this element of indecisiveness about moving forward in a certain way, or moving forward in a certain direction versus another direction, if that makes sense. And staying in that one place is actually more hurtful than it is moving in a new direction or shifting a thought. So I feel like the Four of Cups is like this energy of, it's an absence of that Ace of Cups. It's an absence of that unity, that harmony, that peace, that love. It's an absence of this. And it feels like someone is recovering from the fact that there was some type of, almost like a rejection of a love offer or an opportunity. Something did not fully, it's like not allowing, someone wasn't, didn't feel like something got off the ground, or someone just didn't allow themselves to fully take what the other had to offer. That could be the feelings right now. That could actually could be the energy that's at present. And I feel like there's some healing with the Page of Cups when it comes to being receptive and open again. I feel like there's a message from an angel or your guides about this situation. This, my God, Spirit, God, why I got to be the one. There's a false connection involved, or it is a connection, but it's not a divine one. So if there was someone that chose to move in a new direction, they moved in a direction of something that was not platonic, that was toxic or karmic. It held a lot of attraction. It was almost like an inevitable pull, but it's not a divine pull, because in this Lover's card, the devil is present. So this is something that's not necessarily divine, or someone left a situation for someone else that was not divine for them, that was not of their highest good. There's some type of false energy or false connection, and someone is healing and recovering from that experience. So it could be that this person like dipped out on you, or invested in a connection that was more appealing to the flesh rather than the soul. This person could have been deceived, like, oh, this is my person, or this person's more suited for me because of X, Y, and Z. But the truth of it is like it was more of a karmic pull than it is a divine pull, if that makes sense. A divine connect. All right. Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom, your divine truth. Thank you for your divine wisdom, your divine truth. Yeah, so it could be that this person left you out in the cold. They treated you away like that was hurtful, whether it was another person involved or they treated you, just kind of discarded you in some type of way. They feel pulled to make some type of gesture or move. It's like realizing that you are this true goddess, or they put you high, like high on a pedestal. I feel something for someone else try to come out in reverse. There, it feels like a lingering third party energy. It does. Like they might have been entertaining like multiple people or just one other person than you, and they thought that that was something, but it was really karmic. It's one or the other. Or this person could be a karmic to you. Either it could still apply, even if this person was pulled towards someone else, and they thought that that was that. It can still be a possibility that this is a false connection for you also with this person. But I'm gonna go further and see what spirit has to say. But this energy feels like very intense, like it was pulling up and triggering a lot, and holding on to something in the past is more detrimental, whether it's holding on to the person or holding on to what took place or happened, that already happened, whether it was recent, whether it's in the past. By holding on to that, it's more hurtful and detrimental than it is choosing to move in a new direction, which choosing the new direction leads to some type of healing. What does this person want to say? Mr. I don't know if I really like your energy right now. You sound a little, I don't know about you, Maine. I don't know. I don't know if I like your energy. Sorry, I don't know, Maine. Do you trust me? You need to get rid of jealousy and insecurity. I'm watching you in real life. Person feels a little, how do I say it? A little cocky. A little selfish, like not taking accountability for something. They did something that makes you question, like, is this person really trustworthy? Like, something that makes you question, okay, like their loyalty towards you, something that could cause a natural response of jealousy. Like, what's this about? Like, who is this person? Or like, what's up with this? Even if it's just them liking someone's picture on social media, or them mentioning some type of homegirl that they have, and it just raises a weird feeling in you. Something about it is like this person is, I don't know why you trip. Like, it's something that it's almost like it does warrant a red flag or causes that feeling of a red flag. This person does like to watch you and observe you and things like that, because like I feel like this person watches you solely for the fact of like keeping up and seeing what you're up to, what's your moves, what's changed. Not, I don't know. It's not like a genuine, I don't like this person. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like their energy. Something, I don't know. I don't, not how they acting. Like in this instance, whatever this energy is, I don't really like it at all. This is the type of dude that you would like slap the shit out of. Like, how dare you? Like, you really thought you. I don't know about you, Mr. Maine. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Spirit wants you to focus on your own. It's like, yeah, you might have to turn your energy. I don't know if you're with this person right now, if you're dating them, talking to them, whatever. If you're with this person, I can't really tell you to break up with someone or whatever, but Spirit is saying like you have to focus on your own emotional well-being. I don't know. I don't really care for this man's energy like that right now. Like, um, mm. Because I feel with all the pentacles or the coins in this card, the pentacles here, there's a lot of deserted energy. Someone might have deserted their own happiness, their own well-being for the sake of this connection, and it feels like this person was being selfish. You see how this person has two pentacles and he's hiding one under his foot, and this woman only has one, and she doesn't really look too happy. Person gives me the selfish energy, and I just don't like it. Me and my homegirls in the spirit room, we upset. We don't like this person. Spirit wants you to express your truth and speak up. There might be something that you're withholding. Maybe you're going back and forth whether you should address something, whether you should ask a question or something like that. And I hope to goodness and hope to God that this person don't be like trying to flip shit. Like, do you trust me? No, I don't trust you because X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, you need to get rid of that jealousy because it's like gaslight. I don't know. I could be wrong about that part of it, but something about this person asking you, do you trust me? And then saying, oh, you need to get rid of your like, Negro, excuse me. Okay. That's just my opinion. That's outside of me channeling the energy like that part. But just like looking at it on an intuitive level, this is like really like not you just asking me, do I trust you? And if I'm saying what I feel and expressing that, you go and say, well, you need to get no. Not saying that might not be true, that if there's jealousy issues that it needs to be healed or worked through, but if it's something that you're provoking and you know that you're doing something that you ain't got no business, I have a right to express that and say that and state how I feel regardless. That's what I get from this, like something. Let me clarify this Lover's card because it's like itching, it's bothering me. I'm going to clarify it with the opposite deck because these are two different versions of this deck. And I'm going to clarify that Lovers. Holy Spirit, what is that Lovers card saying in this instance, in this situation? It's your love, how deep is your love. Why are they listening to the Bee Gees? I like this song though. The Empress. The Death card, the Grim Reaper from the Death card is sitting in the throne of the Empress. This connection is meant to help you transform yourself as a divine feminine. I'm going to leave it at that. There is an element of karmic energy. I'm not going to say whether or not this person is your one or not. I'm not going to do that. But what's definite, what I can say is like this connection, there's some type of karmic energy in it. Something is not fully being seen and dealt with. And I feel like the clarity is going to come the more you actually invest in your own well-being, investing in your Empress, your divine feminine energy, really tapping into that, really embracing it and taking your time with it, nurturing yourself. That purification, that clarity is going to come. It's like Spirit wants you to take your hands off of holding on to something in the past, because it's hurting you. That woman was bleeding in that Two of Swords. She was holding on to that sword so tightly it was bleeding, causing her to bleed. And in the opposite direction was her healing. So that's what I'm getting from this. So I hope that was helpful. I know it's probably a lot. That was probably, I don't know. Hopefully that helps you though. I hope you take the message in the way that you're supposed to, and that you transmute the energy in a positive way that, is of your best and highest good. But yeah, that probably was a little bit of a trigger read, but I hope that it at least, maybe it does. Sometimes some people say this, it triggered me, but it helped me, or I needed to hear that, or I know that, yeah, I don't know. because I really didn't want to like deliver some of that stuff. But you know, I gotta be straight up. And if it just happens to be bullshit, it just happens to be bullshit. But that's hardly ever that. It's, I always intend for the truth to come through. So what we do with that information, I hope it's with a positive forward movement with it, if that makes sense. So much love to you. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Miss Benita. Mm, okay, Benita Applebum. Gotta put me. I don't know if you had a specific person, so this one it might just be a general love read for you. I'm just going to keep it general for you. Keep it general, what you need to know about your love life. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom, your divine truth. I ask for divine clarity for Benita. I clear out all previous energies with love. Consecrate and clear the cards from all previous energies. Finish to tap into Erica's love energy. What does she need to know surrounding her love life? Page of Wands. He looked like he's trying to turn this wand into some type of instrument, like a flute, or he about to, I don't know, golf or something, play some type of sport. Let's see what's going on. Star, look at him chilling at his resort, his etheric resort. The hermit. It's actually the hermit chilling in the waters, isn't it? Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Wands. This energy is like, feels like you're learning how to direct your energy in love, or who and where to direct your energy in love. It's like some type of learning or relearning or repolishing, like something with like a direction in love or towards a person in love. It's like realignment, because the star having the hermit in there, and why is this old man buff? Like he was in the mountains doing some push-ups and shit. Like he wasn't just in there like praying and meditating and stuff. He was in there working out. Look, he's buff, kind of like he's a little ripped to be a fossil. Okay, he a little, a little ripped. So it's something like with seasoned energy, and it's like you could kind of relax and chill now, like you being in the flow or you being in a line. He's putting in mental work, he's putting in physical work, spiritual work, like he was doing it all. So now he can chill and he can relax, and that star energy is like that receptivity, being in alignment with something because of your wisdom. But it's also like while you're in this energy, there's approaching love in a new type of way because of that lesson, because of those experiences, because of the wisdom that you gathered, being in that position of just kind of like being receptive, being kind of resting in a way. Because again, it's like he's retreating, like he's chilling, like I did my work, like I get to chill and lay back. But at the same time, what is required of me is to be open to how I approach love, or how I go about this new next cycle in my love life, whether it's with someone already or it's a potential future energy or partner. There's going to be a time, I feel like, where with this Four of Wands, the divine is handing him a wand and he's almost reluctant to take it. In order for forward movement to happen, it's like the old ways, the stubborn ways of doing things. It's not gonna be productive. It's not gonna hold like a positive effect, like, or at least how do I say it? It's not gonna like move things forward, if you will. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's not gonna really push things forward by being in that same position or doing things the same way. I feel like the hermit knows, like, because he spent enough time with himself or his experiences with others. He's really observed himself and his, counterparts that he was with in order to know that you can't do the same thing twice. And now he's in a position of, I'm connecting with my North Star. I'm connecting with my divine purpose, my divine path, and anything that is connected to me, as long as I'm aligned with that divine purpose, that divine path, or putting myself in that direction of it, naturally I'm going to attract someone or things that also are aligned with my divine path, my divine purpose. So it's like a chill, sit back, lay back, like, got my mind on my money on my mind. Not necessarily money, but you know what I mean. Maybe money, I don't know. There ain't no pentacles here. Knowing when to move and how to move is the whole thing. And just like being receptive. Like, yeah, it's time to just like, I feel like you've gotten to a place of wisdom and where you are, and you can like chill and rest in that. There's good things to come with the celebration. You're ready to bring in the new and exciting things into your life. You're ready to pop bottles. I'm just playing out. Pop bottles. What's going on? Like, really? Yeah, this is like studious energy. I'm not getting like these are actual men or people or anything. Even if you are in a relationship, I don't feel like this is the person's energy coming out. This feels like your energy. If you're more of the assertive type, it's like being comfortable with this newfound receptivity. But there is a lot of masculine energy in these cards. The Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, those are all phallic, masculine energies, Four of Wands energy. And it's like being in a place of receptivity now because it's in the setting of the Four of Cups. Cups are water, they're feminine energies. The star, to me, is like feminine energy. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. So you're healing, you're learning the things that I feel like you've already released something. Because when we look at the traditional tarot with the star, she's pouring into and she's pouring out of. And like an energy that she's pouring into is a lot of self-reflecting. I feel like you've already done this as the Hermit. He's already spent that time that was needed, that he needed to spend with himself, or the times in between of being in a relationship or dating or being single. All throughout those times, there was some type of self-evaluating, soul searching, and all of that through those periods. So it's kind of just like be present right now, because it is aligning things for you, whether you're in one already, a relationship already, or you're bringing it in. It's like the receptivity is where you're supposed to be, because I feel like maybe you're so used to overexerting yourself. Now you're being guided and directed in how to move in that energy now in a different way. If that makes any sense. That's what I'm getting from this. All right. That was your reading. All right. Miss Latoya. Okay, I think yours was a how do they feel, right? It was 11/11. Just let me double check. Yeah, 11/11. Okay, so yours is a how do they feel type of read. Okay. How does this person feel? Okay, Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom, divine guidance. Thank you for your divine wisdom, divine guidance. Latoya needs to know about the person who she has on her heart, on her mind, and I clear and close out all previous energies from the last read. Close it out with love. Ask for the cards to be consecrated and cleared of any previous messages or energies. Latoya's person in question on her heart and on her mind. How does this person feel? No, that was Benita. Yours is after Latoya, Bianca. And I think that's it. No one else submitted a question after that. Yeah, so after that, that's the end of the list. Okay. How does this person feel? You have the Ace of Swords, you have the Nine of Wands, and you have the Moon. And the Moon, ironically, is a magician. This person feels like their feelings towards you is that they're being given an opportunity. It could be an opportunity to oh, it's okay. It could be an opportunity to make things grounded or stable, but it's like it requires them to express their truth. They know that it would be some type of positive outcome if they were to express themselves, but there's a hang up with the Nine of Wands. The man is in the Nine of Pentacles scenery, this person. Is this the garments from the Nine of Wands? Like, I don't remember what the person looks like in bed. I don't remember if that's the garments. I know the environment is the Nine of Pentacles, but they're holding the Nine of Wands. So this person has gotten a message, or there's something about communication or a message that this person is aware that needs to take place. Some type of important conversation or message, more so a message, I feel like, or this person has received the message that they need to communicate something. Either way it goes, there's a message involved. And it starts with the divine. So this person is well aware. It's almost like with the I was about to say the Queen of Swords. Why would I say the Queen of Swords? It could be that they need to communicate with you. Like, this is them being led to express themselves towards you. Um, yeah, they're being guided to express themselves with you. There's a little bit of fear though. Like, something's with like holding this person back from fully um expressing that. I feel like it's an unfounded fear. Then you have the Moon card here with the Magician and all of his tools in the back. It's like this person feels like they don't know how to really like flip or turn something around, but I don't know why I heard like I got one opportunity, or I could have. I don't know how to explain this. Spirit, you gonna have to help me out with this Moon one. I don't know why I'm hearing one shot. Not one, what's it called? One wish. The Sun. Yeah, this person has to get out of their own way. They could be very fixed in their energy. They like to do things a certain way. They like to be in control, where Spirit is like, not really. You can't really be in control like that. And ironically, you have the Sun and the Moon. So the way that they're being guided to approach the situation is outside of their comfort zone. They feel a little bit lost. They feel like, how to explain it. Let's say a painter that's really skilled and gifted. He's very gifted, but he's used to using certain paint brushes. He's used to using certain paints or brands of paints, and he's being kind of put in a position where he has to utilize these tools that he's never used before. Even though he's skilled and he's gifted, now you got to utilize something different. So it's almost like you can use any fucking tool. Excuse my language. If it's something that you're skilled in and you're gifted or you're called to do in any type of way, and Spirit is calling you to it, you got to trust, like, okay, it's something in me that I can do. Even if it's outside of my comfort zone, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm being set up for failure. That's like saying, a baby that's crawling, they're now being guided to walk now, or they're feeling the impression that, okay, I need to walk, but I don't really know how to start that. So we have our parents to help us, and how they do, they set us up on a table, or they might get us a baby walker so we know what it's like to walk. That's starting that process. Spirit's not leading this person astray, because the divine was the one that even spoke to this person in the first place and gave them that wisdom that something needs to be expressed. They have to come out of their own fear, their own way with this. It's going to bring balance. Like, yeah, take that leadership skill, take that assertiveness, that confidence that you have in yourself with you, but you also have to have confidence in the unknown. You can't fully and solely lean upon what you can see or how you're used to doing things. I feel like that's what this person is being guided or told spiritually or intuitively, if that makes sense. How does this person feel? I feel like you played me. Try to come out in reverse. Clarify this. How does this person? They feel unready to make a commitment. This person might, if there was some type of weird energy between the two of you where they feel like maybe you were playing games with them, if it's not you, it's definitely someone else, and that's why they're in that Nine of Wands energy where they're kind of fixed and they like to do things and approach things and handle things in a certain way, where Spirit is like, you got to do it different. So they're afraid to fully like make that commitment to whatever they're being led to do. I feel nothing for them. So it could be something in the past. They don't necessarily have feelings for whoever the person was that hurt them or the past experiences, but what they do care about, what really bothers them, is what happened and how it was done. So there's not an emotional connection anymore, but there's an emotional attachment to what happened in the past that kind of puts them in that paralyzing fear. That's what I get from this. Yeah. It's like I planted seeds in the past and they just ended up wounding me. So I don't know if I can trust whatever this is that I'm being led to do. What's your advice with this situation? Okay. Yeah. Clarify, or what's the advice? What do you want Latoya to do or to know? Whoa, shit. Don't knock my candle over. Okay, so you have let your friends help you. Ask for support and help. Kind of picked up similar advice from someone's reading tonight where it's like sometimes we got to step outside of our own vision and perception of things by allowing like our close allies, like at least the ones that we can trust, that can see, or just common sense be like, okay, well, because they're not emotionally involved in the situation, they're not emotionally attached, or sometimes our friends can be emotionally attached to certain situations that we're in because they don't want us to, get hurt, or they might like the person that you're talking to for you, so they'll like root for this person, but so it kind of blinds what they see. But for those that are just straight up and honest, or maybe sometimes that don't really know what the situation is, they can read it differently. They can see it from a different perspective. They can kind of look outside of from that scope that you're in, if that makes sense. Like, you might look at this situation from all angles, but mainly because you have an emotional connection to this person, you're going to look at it more so from that emotional perspective and based off of how you feel and how you feel about the person, that you're not always going to be clear on what it is that you're seeing. So someone that's not emotionally attached can see. Okay. So I would, say or suggest, like, using your discernment, of course, like, who you allow to give you advice, or, like, how do you feel about this? What would you do? And I feel like you do have someone, at least in your corner, that can give you that clear perspective. So free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Don't get engulfed because this person, they're kind of caught up in their own emotional baggage from the past, or it's still like this energy, this lingering past. Yeah, it's kind of like this residual energy that they're still dealing with. Don't get too engulfed in that to where it kind of causes stagnation in you, because at the end of the day, You can be there for a person and you can only help so much. At the end of the day, they have to want to help themselves. And it's kind of like you don't want to, how do I explain it? Like keep you in a fixed, stuck energy or feeling trapped because of where someone is within their own energy. I don't feel like this person means to take that energy out on you. It's like spirit is guiding them and pulling them out of it anyway. But it's like if it's causing an effect on you and your energy, spirit is saying like it's time for you to take back that power and control over yourself, like not giving it into the circumstances or the situation or to the person, if that makes sense. Hopefully that made sense. Okay. These are paid submissions, you guys. If you guys want a mini love read, all the information is in the description. Otherwise, no free questions tonight, you guys. All right, I got one more person on the list, which is Miss Bianca. I appreciate your patience. 1:45:16. It's your timestamp if you're still on. All right. You're welcome, Latoya. You're welcome. All right, sis, yours is a general love read. Like, what can, I think you asked, what can you look forward to or what do you have to look forward to in love? Let me see. Where's your question at? Yeah, what's future looking like for you in love? Okay. Holy Spirit, I ask for divine clarity, divine truth. Clear all previous energies with love. We close it out. We consecrate and clear the cards from all previous messages and all previous energies. Holy Spirit, what is it that Bianca has to look forward to in love? What does she have to look forward to in love? What does she have to look forward to in love, Holy Spirit? What does she have to look forward in? Thank you. Page of Cups. In the desert. He's like, damn, this is a dry motherfucking place. I have all this love to give. I want love, but I'm in this dry ass desert. What's a boy to do? Page of Cups, the world, justice, Five of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Interesting. You have the World card, which has the Justice woman in it. And then you got the Justice card, which has the High Priestess. But then you got the Chariot guy as the High Priestess. So technically, to me, I'm going to read this as like doubles. Like where it's Justice energy here. And it's a double of High Priestess energy here. So you're in a place of like a divine level up. Like a spiritual initiation. You might not see your progression, your level up, but there is one here for you. I do feel like also a choice or decision that you've made has led to a ending of a cycle, ending of a karmic cycle with that World card and the Justice. It's like a decision that you've made, intuitively made. You made it in a place, I feel like, something with priesthood. Spirit, help me with this. Priesthood. Yeah, it's like you rose to the occasion, like you acknowledged. I feel like it was what that situation from this weekend. You've acknowledged the fact that where you're at within yourself, you require more. And if a person is truly on my level and I'm on their level in a high vibrational place, naturally we'll level up together. They'll be able to rise to the occasion. They'll be able to see who I am because there's a part of you that is hidden. The High Priestess is a hidden energy. Like, I acknowledge that there's something sacred or there's something mysterious about this person and something official about this person, but I can't put my finger on it. This person has to be in a space to even be able to go into the temples and get that sacred knowledge and wisdom because it's available. You see that something's there, but you can't really read it or understand it until you're in the capacity or the place to go into that sacred energy, that sacred space. But there's also respect and reverence for feminine energy or the spiritual realm, and even to get those codes and acknowledge it in the first place. So I feel like this person showed you that they're not in that level, that they're not even able to play ball with you. So it's like, okay, you're not in that, you're not even on that space. But what this is doing is also putting you at square one, level one, on an emotional level as far as receptivity, because you're in a place where it almost looks like, okay, well, what now? Like, I'm in the desert. I'm a person with the cups, with water. I have this one cup. Can I survive in this current state, in this environment? It's almost like, is there any real people left type feeling, like this person is full of love and full of light and depth and youth and light and purity, and they're in this fucking desert. Like, okay, it's a deserted place. Like, why am I here? But this is all like where your love life is concerned. Like, what can you expect? With the high priestess, there is someone that may be on their way to you, because I feel like, kind of like, in a sense, high priestess is here is the justice card. She's closing out a cycle, because here is the real justice woman here in the world. So your intuition, your level up is leading to an ending of a cycle, and it's a triumph. It's a job well done. That I feel like it's leading someone that's on their way to you that actually is holding space for you. He's holding space for the Empress. Interesting, if that makes sense. I like how they just flowed like that, how they just came through. I never really paid attention to that. But the high priestess having the chariot guy sitting in that position for her, it's like he's holding space. This is someone that is able to play ball with you. Like, we on the same vibration, same vibe. I would say, because he's not in his chariot, it's like, by the time, it's almost like they're already waiting for you and you looking for them, but it's like, it's just all about divine timing and alignment. So you just close out a karmic cycle, pretty much, it feels like, or something karmic in your life. There's a spiritual, there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So yeah, um you're in a place where you can hear spirit on a different level now. As you eliminate and discard what doesn't serve you, the more you're able to fly higher, right? So if I just have all this weight tied to my foot, I'm not going to be able to move freely, because I have this heavy attachment. It's only until I remove that heavy attachment that I'm able to move freely. If I'm a bird and someone is strap my feet with a rock, and I'm able to fly. Yeah, I love these cars. I love them. They're dope. Um, if I'm a bird, I'm an owl, and I'm meant to fly. That's how I travel. That's how I get around. And this zookeeper has the audacity to tie my feet down and strap me with something that's unnatural to me, to keep me and prevent me from doing what I'm supposed to do, what's a natural instinct for me. So these things that we carry on us, our traumas, our pains, they're kind of like foreign energies. They're illnesses. They're not a healthy state for our natural being. So it's only when we start to remove those things that we're able to like ascend, if that makes sense. So the more you cut those things off, the more you're able to hear your divine wisdom and your divine guidance. So you're transitioning, you're moving through a certain time and a certain energy. And these divine spiritual occurrences and messages, however they come to you, they hold a lot of wisdom moving forward for you. You can't see what's for you when you got shit in the way that's kind of like taking its place. It makes it very hard to see sometimes. But once it gets exposed, it's like, okay, I can separate your energy versus that energy. What's different from this is like, this is crumbs in comparison to this type of energy. Let's see if I thank you. Yeah, so you're still processing, you're still healing and releasing and learning from your past experiences and love, so that you can be receptive to the person that is for you. Because you're not being chose. You're already chosen. And that's something my sister said last. When did she say that? I don't remember. It was one of my sisters. She said, I'm not looking to get chose because I'm chosen. And that's true. Like, you're being hidden for the person that's meant to see you, like you as you. Everyone could look at the high priestess in some type of mysticism, or, oh, I'm drawn to this person, or what is it about them? They're mysterious, they seem unobtainable, and they seem like they hold a lot of depth. It's something about them, I can't tap into it. Like, nah, I'm not about to say something. Ninja, nah, my ninja, you're not going to be able to fully see me, because either you're not really the person, you're not called to see me in depth, because I'm sacred, I'm hidden, I'm divinely protected. So you can only see a fragment of me and who I am. You can create an ideal of who you think I am, but the person that is truly meant for me, it's only because they have the eyes to see, the divine eyes to see. And I mean, I feel like it's so much deeper than that. Like, some people are not able to fully divinely walk with you, protect you, to cover you. They're not in that capacity. They're not divinely in tune within themselves, or they're not on that level spiritually. So of course they're not going to see you. They're going to overlook you, especially if they're looking at things from a surface level. Oh no, she's not light enough, or she's not dark enough, or she's not this culture, this race, she's not this size, or oh, she doesn't have this, and or I don't have that, kind of like downplaying themselves. But they're not looking at it like we're either a vibrational match or we're not. Like, see in between the spiritual aspect of the connection. Like, they're not going to be able to see what's really in front of them, because they don't have the spiritual eyes to see, or again, because you're completely hidden for the person that does see you, that can see you, and vice versa. So that's what I'm getting from this. I hope that makes sense. Stop knocking. We can hear you. That's my brother, I think. Okay, so yeah, no more submissions for tonight. I think everybody, no one else submitted anything. So I'm going to hop on off of here. I'm going to put up the timestamps in a little bit. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you to my sisters that are on moderating for me. I appreciate you guys. And everyone else that joined. I send you guys love. I'm going to find me something to eat. Hopefully it's not anything that y'all craving, that y'all like, I'm tapping into y'all cravings. But yeah, much love to you guys. I appreciate you. I'm going to catch you guys in the next live or next video, next read, whatever comes next that we led to do. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night, your day, wherever you guys are in the world. Until next time. Peace.